What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Zoop here with a final review of the USS Georgia. That's right, she's finished, done, ready to roll. Headed to the shop soon, and all that other good stuff. You can pick her up if you want imminently. I'm also going to give you a chance to win one. Details on that are in the description of this video. I have one to give away, so be sure to sub for all the latest ship info and more. Now, back to the Georgia. Not much has changed from the last preview I gave on her. That was after she got what were, in my opinion, some pretty hefty buffs. This should make this review fairly easy. First, Georgia has 74,100 hit points. She keeps her 26-second reload on her 3 dual 457mm guns. That was a huge buff that she got last update. These 18-inchers pack a serious punch with a base firing range of 20 kilometers. Depending on what you elect to equip your ship with module-wise, you can get your reload down to 22.9 seconds, which is frighteningly fast for this caliber of weapon. However, I choose Plotting Room Mod 2 to cope with the dispersion issues that this ship has. Base range on your secondaries is 7.5 kilometers, which again, depending on the route you go, you can boost past 11.3 kilometers. I personally choose to go the full secondary build, just because I firmly believe that's half the fun of this ship. Base concealment is 16.4 kilometers, but you can get that down to 13.3 if you so desire. Top speed is 33 knots, 34.6 with Sierra mics. Your ship comes with Engine Boost 2, which provides an extra 15% to your top speed. You also have Repair Party 2 with a reload time of 40 seconds for very fast healing, which is good because Georgia gets pinned easily. It's your choice whether to take a spotter or fighters. I elect spotting aircraft just because you can Citadel Yamatos with plunging AP at range if you get lucky. So, let's rate Georgia. This is a review after all. Offensive capability. Georgia earns herself a 7 out of 10. While her guns are ginormous and she packs a mean punch with her 18-inchers, she suffers from some unwieldy dispersion. It can be hard to tame for some players, or even frustrating. Taking Plotting Room helps with this, but you sacrifice reload. Her secondaries reaching out from range give her further offensive capability, but they aren't quite as good as German secondaries. They're pretty much like Massachusetts's. Still, they're a lot of fun. Defensive capability, or survivability. 6.5 out of 10. This ship does have 74,000 hit points, but you're going to get pinned a lot. It seems like it doesn't matter the angle. There are a lot more durable battleships at Tier 9. The saving grace for Georgia is her heal, which reloads very fast. I would have given defense a straight 6 if not for the fact that the AA on her is pretty stout as well, so I'll give a 0.5 for that. Maneuverability, 9 out of 10. Maneuverability is a hard thing to gauge in battleships, but Georgia makes it easy. She is fast, blindingly so. She can get the flank easily, and with speed boost, Georgia is the fastest battleship in the game. This is both good and bad. If you get the flank on the enemy, you can cause massive damage against broadside ships with your 18-inch guns. You can also overextend too quickly and get pummeled, so take care. Competitive. 7 out of 10. She's not the worst option for competitive play, but she's definitely not the best. I'd take Musashi over her, along with Missouri and Alsace. Missouri can basically do anything Georgia can do, but more efficiently, with the exception of speed. Plus, despite smaller guns, your dispersion is better, and you have more shots to land. 16-inchers are still going to hit citadels of broadside Tier 10 ships regardless. If you don't have either of those ships, then you could take Georgia, but I feel competitive is definitely not her jam. She's still better than FDG and Izumo though, and I'd give her an edge over Iowa even. Fun factor, 9 out of 10. This is where the ship shines. She's a lot of fun to play in public matches. Her speed, her guns, and her secondaries can make for exciting brawling. You're like a fast raider. You'd forget you were a battleship if not for your guns, which from time to time find their mark and hit multiple citadels on ships like Yamato when angled. This is honestly one of the most fun ships I've played in a while, and I love her for that. I suspect many players will look past her dispersion issues because of the fun factor. So, overall, if you're a pessimist, Georgia is a 7.5 out of 10. If you're an optimist, we'll give her an 8. Math says she's a 7.7, but in Zoop's world, we round up. Either way, Her secondaries, speed, and gun size are just barely enough to blind you from the fact she has poor dispersion, only 6 guns, and gets pinned no matter how well you're angled. This ship is for thrill seekers that like to flank, YOLO, brawl, and see things that go boom, even if it's their own ship sometimes. Tell me what you think of her. I'm interested to know. Remember to get entered to win her. Zoop out.